Every morning, your day starts by looking at the sewage water and choking on the poisonous smell inside your own
कैमरा
home.
पर्सन थोड़ा सा आप यहाँ पर आए, ये पूरा कमरा आपको दिखाई देगा। यहाँ पे भगवानों की तस्वीर लगी हुई है।
Imagine your children forgetting the way to school because their street looks like a large open drain every single day.
यहाँ पे मैं 2 हफ्तों से स्कूल नहीं गया हूँ, घर में ऐसे बैठा हुआ हूँ। मेरे भाई था, बुआ का लड़का, उसको सांप ने काट लिया। इससे डरावना क्या हो सकता है?
Imagine your own home built with your life savings slowly rotting from the inside because drainage waste has been sitting inside it for the last 9 months.
ये इनके घर का किचन है। हाँ, ये ड्राइंग रूम होगा मुझे लगता है आपका।
दिल से भी टूटा हूँ, मन से भी टूट गया, मेरी आत्मा भी दुख गई है। आप ये समझ लीजिए कि ये मेरा घर नहीं है, मेरा सपना था, महल था मेरे लिए, तो क्योंकि मैंने जिस हिसाब से तैयार करा था, मेरी गुंजाइश के हिसाब से करा था मैंने।
This is not a flooded village in a forgotten corner of India. This is not a disaster zone after a cyclone. This is northwest Delhi, the capital of the country. In Sharma Enclave, Kirari, families have been living inside sewage, not near it, not around it, inside it. Water mixed with human waste flows through kitchens, bedrooms, and prayer rooms. Snakes crawl into homes because even animals are trying to escape this poison. Residents don't call this place a colony anymore. They call it
नरक से नरक वो कहते हैं नरक में जियो नरक में मरो नरक में भोगो।
This is not a bad weather, this is not an unlucky geography, this is not a monsoon accident. This is a manufactured disaster, built slowly by a corruption, silence, and broken responsibility. If you ever wondered what small corruption becomes when no one stops it, you are looking at the answer.
नर्क बना दिया है लोगों की जिंदगी को। कैसे लोग रह रहे हैं इसमें?
Let's look at what is actually happening. In Sharma Enclave, it's January 2026, the peak of winter, yet the streets are permanent swamp. Gumboots are the only footwear that matters here. But look at the practical cost of this pond. The logistics blacklist. If you need an ambulance, a gas cylinder, or a cab, forget it. Drivers cancel at the moment they see the water. If there is a medical emergency at 2 a.m., you are carrying the patient on a cord through 3 feet of field to reach the main road. The ground floor is dead. Families have been abandoned their lower floors, kitchens are moved to balconies, fridges are propped up on bricks. Every time a truck passes nearby, the sewage ripples deeper into our living rooms. Structural rot. The water isn't just outside, it's climbing the walls. Capillary action is pulling toxic moisture to the ceiling. The smell of mold is so thick it fills your lung, and the walls are literally crumbling from the base. People are battling chronic skin infections, diarrhea, and respiratory issues from the dampness. Property values have crashed to zero. No one buys a house that looks like a shipwreck, and no banks will give you a loan to fix it. This isn't just an infrastructure failure, this is a dignity failure. When you have to plan your entire life around the height of this sewage outside your door, you aren't a citizen, you are a prisoner. Let's talk about first thing, the land mafia. Delhi Master Plan 2021 and now 2041 is supposed to provide housing, but the DDA failed to build for the poor. In that gap, the land mafia step in. They buy agricultural land illegally, they carve it into a tiny plots, they sell it to you on a general power of attorney, GPA. They promise that Sarkari roads and sewer will come soon. The mistake? People bought these homes because they had no other affordable option. But without an approved layout, there was no proper drainage. The seller took the money and disappeared, leaving the family stuck in a legal mess. 3 acts of corruption. Why the water won't leave? Now, why has the water been standing for 9 months? This is where the corruption gets technical. Act 1, landfill kickback. Local reports and residents allege that the DDA and MCD leveled nearby vacant land using waste from the Balsava landfill. The scam: contractors are paid to safely transport and process landfill waste. Instead of doing that, they dump it next to your colony to save time and money. This raised the ground level. Now your colony has become a bowl. Rainwater and sewage flow in, not out. Act 2, the Delhi Jal Board DJB tender scam. In 2024 and 2025, the ED uncovered a massive scam in DJB sewage projects. Facts: tender worth nearly rupees 2,000 crore were allegedly manipulated. Conditions were made so restrictive that only specific companies could win. Result: on paper, thousands of crore are spent. On the ground, in place like Kirari, project approved in 2020 and promised for 2024 are still incomplete. Act 3, the desilting ghost. Every year, crores are spent on cleaning drains, but it's often paper cleaning. The silt stays, the money goes to the contractor, and the first rain floods your house again. Is there a way out? Yes. The government has finally admitted the crisis and announced the Drainage Master Plan 2025 and 26. The big fix: a rupees 220 crore project to build a 4.5 kilometer trunk drain from Mundga Hall to the supplementary drain. The timeline: work has officially started in January 2026. The government claims the sewer work will be done by June 2026, but the full drainage system might take until 2027. The local fix: a specific rupees 9.4 crore project has been sanctioned just for Sharma Colony to fix local outfalls. We have been seeing these promises before. Here is the corruption layer cake you need to be aware of to protect your future. Layer 1, the paper pipe. Contracts are often signed for a 4-foot pipes, but 2-foot pipes are laid. The rest of the money vanishes. Within 1 year, the small pipe chokes and they ask for the new repair budget. Layer 2, desilting scams. Crores are spent every year on cleaning drains. If drains were actually cleaned, Sharma Enclave wouldn't be underwater. This is ghost cleaning. Contractors are get paid for work they never did. Layer 3, the coordination trap. One agency builds a road, the other digs it up for a pipe. This lack of coordination isn't an accident. It's a way to keep tender flowing and commission coming. Corruption today doesn't always look like a bribery. Sometimes it's look like a confusion, delay, and repeated construction. The laws you need to know. They tell you that because you live in an unauthorized colony, you have no rights. That is a lie. The PM Uday scheme 2019. Under this central government scheme, you have the right to get ownership rights. Once you have this, you are no longer illegal. You can take bank loans and demand infrastructure. Article 21 of the Constitution. The Supreme Court has repeatedly ruled that the right to clean environment and sanitation is the part of the right to life. Living in the sewage is a violation of your fundamental rights. The NCT of the Delhi Laws, Second Act. This law protects your homes from demolition until December 31, 2026. The government knows you live here. They are just not giving you the basic services you pay taxes for. The mistake isn't just the government, the mistake is our short memory. We vote for the same promises every 5 years and forget the sewage in 5 months. Now what you must do? File an RTI. Ask the DJB exactly how much money was spent on sewer line block X in the last 3 years. Form a registered RWA. Individual voices are ignored. A registered Residential Welfare Association RWA has a legal standing in court. Demand accountability. Don't just ask for the water to be pumped out. Ask for the trunk drain timeline in writing. Knowledge is the only thing that can drain this sewage, because pipes can be blocked, machines can fail, and promises can break. But awareness creates pressure, and pressure forces change. We call them unauthorized colony, like they are just mistakes on map. But stand in Sharma Enclave once and breathe that air. 270 days of human waste sitting outside people's home. And you realize this isn't about land at all. It's about a father carrying his daughter through a sewage so she can reach her exam. About a grandmother who hasn't stepped outside in a 6 month because the road might swallow her life. While this happened, files are being signed in our air-conditioned offices, 1,000 crore tenders moving smoothly, clean hands approving dirty realities. And children in Kirari are bathing in poison. They keep saying work is under process. They've been saying that since 2020, and every delay quietly steals another childhood, another memory, another future. Look at these images carefully. This is what corruption looks like in real life. Not files or headlines, but broken homes, lost dignity, and lives drowning in dirty water. And if you think this has nothing to do with you, don't look away, because today it's them, tomorrow it could be your street.
ये छोटे छोटे बच्चे रोज इसी तरीके से जो है इस नाले को पार करते हैं, और इस नाले को पार करने के बाद फिर वो पढ़ने जाते हैं।
से अपनी ज़िंदगी बचा रहा है यहाँ पर। अरे यहाँ पर इंसान की ज़िंदगी को कीमत नहीं समझी जा रही है, ये तो पशु है।
तो यहाँ पे बच्चों का स्कूल जाना भी मुश्किल हो रहा है। ऐसी हालत में कहाँ बच्चे स्कूल जा पाएंगे, कैसे बड़े बूढ़े चल पाएंगे।
पूरा की पूरा घर पानी में डूब चुका है। फ्रिज, ये किचन है, बेचारे लोगों के बर्तन है, ये जनता के।
ये बच्चे हमारे बीमार पड़े घर में सारे ऊपर नीचे से, और उसकी भी लड़की बीमार, उसकी भी लड़की, ये लड़का सुबह स्कूल जाता है, गोदी में लेके जाते बच्चों को, गोदी में लाते, मान लो गिर जाए, बच्चा मरेगा जिएगा ये बताओ पहले हमें।